So this is episode 2 of Law and Order, and this is the Mafia in a whole, but all of these crimes would mainly be focused to the Mafia Boss, so in real life, he would be the one who goes to jail. So in the SIA, we know they all get at least paid $7.25, which is way below minimum wage, which that is another crime, but right now we're just focusing on the Mafia. And at the end of Heist, Raccoon is noticeably scared, and there's no mention if they get paid, which I'm just gonna assume they don't, because Raccoon is noticeably scared, and then eventually gets,
Destroy them.
So this is technically gonna count as ×2 for enslavement by the Mafia Boss, for Possum and Raccoon. So, the Jewel. So, we don't really know much about this as of right now, but we know that the Mafia Boss does not use this for any sort of good reason. This is gonna have to count as terrorism. So a guard comes and tells him that somebody has arrived, and it's the health inspector. Now, this scene's a little different because the Mafia Boss doesn't do much of anything. But what he does do is tell the guards to get themselves ready to plan for an attack. So he arrives, and the guerrilla guards greet him in the building.
I'm the health inspector.
So the guards guide him around the complex, around all the rooms and stuff, and then they eventually trap him and murder him. Then the camera pans and shows multiple bloody clipboards, signaling there was multiple health inspectors. So the boss would be charged of murder and a life sentence, and he without the ability for parole. So we also have this scene, and it's where the Mafia guards kidnap Spooderman and put him in a car. So this is also reckless endangerment too, because the boss knows this. He's allowing this to happen. He could do anything he wants to stop this. So the guards tase him and shove him in the car, which is assault.
Oh my god!
Because the taser is harmful.
This is my chance to prove myself.
You got a hero, didn't you, gangster?
I'm gonna beat the witch out of you.
Captured.
Is that the lizard man?
By Bird. But the boss is.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
We will count this as reckless endangerment.
So we're gonna beat him up.
7 years because this is still his
I'm
complex.
afraid he won't be fighting me.
What do you mean?
You see, I brought a
So he
special
is
little plate
involved in this
just
still,
for this
but
occasion.
not as big as he would have been if he actually directly showed him, but that was
that's
never
your brother?
showed in the movie. Then in this next scene, the jailbreak scene, Spooderman finds a wide open tablet, smacks his head, all the jail rooms release. There's false imprisonment for the prisoners, reckless endangerment for leaving the tablet open, kidnapping ×4 for the prisoners, and it is not looking good for the Mafia. So now this chaos is ensuing, and all the prisoners are exiting their cells.
La calidad de estos estantes aumenta
And
mis
the boss eventually gets word of this, and he decides to murder them. So then he snaps Mustard's neck, and that's murder ×5, including aggravated assault for Gangsta Mario. He turns the gun around, and boom, there goes Coquet. He's dead. That's 2 murders. Gangsta Mario gets in, and then he gets flung, turning into a plushie. That's aggravated assault. Then the gorilla guard comes, and he chucks the raccoon at him. This is also murder. So that's 3 murders. So in this next scene, the final scene, he allows the police to come in the building, and then he says, "Put your hands in the air." He does not. He refuses to.
I'm gonna teleport us out of here.
And then meanwhile, the heroes plan their escape.
Hurry.
Officer, do you still
Unfortunately,
believe in
then
civilization?
he asks them, does he still have faith in civilization?
2.
But that doesn't really matter. He says, "Put your hands in the air." He does not,
course you
and he's
would.
planning to blow up the building. That's conspiracy for mass terrorism. And then he still doesn't comply, but it's too late. The building explodes. There's mass terrorism, including the intent for harm. So that is really gonna hurt the Mafia Boss's sentence. He injured his guards and his police officers. So the final battle, this is gonna be a little different because it's not him punching or kicking or stabbing, it's with the jewel. So this is still gonna be assault, and that's attempt and murder actually ×2 also. And because he's trying to kill him, I mean they're bleeding here, and then he just that's aggravated assault. He's doing that out of anger. I mean, that's not regular fight.
It's a shame.
So I won't spoil the movie, but that is it for the Mafia Boss and the end of the Mafia. So this was episode 2 of Law and Order. Here is the final sentence for the Mafia and the Mafia Boss. Here's what would have happened. He would have got sentenced if he was still around. That is it for this one. Thanks for watching Not Smart's Law and Order.